Que pasa, familia de dinero? I'm your host, Champion El Dinero, a truck driver on a detour towards wealth, and I hope that you join us on this journey. And if you're a returning subscriber and already a part of the familia, I already know one thing. You hit the like button, right? I'm gonna check. Look, it's down there. And if I don't check and you didn't hit that like, look, all right, man. Look, I know that there's just a screen between you and me, but I promise. All right, let me calm down. Thank you so much for clicking back on this video, and we're gonna go ahead and dive into a huge move, a huge shout out to an individual in the Discord. If you're a new viewer and you just want to sit back, relax, and buckle up and enjoy the ride and see if you want to join the familia, you'll see that the value that we all provide is amazing. It's not just about Champion El Dinero, it's the familia de dinero. That is the point of it all, honestly. What we're going to be diving into is a few stocks, but we got two big movers of the week. One of them I didn't get to catch, and then the other one I got to see the whole entire thing, which was fantastic. And now I know, hey, sometimes this might be your cutoff point. Sometimes this is going to be your time where you should just, hey, take profits. But I did a really good job in this one, but others did better. And so we're going to be talking about ticker symbol DRUG and then ticker symbol NUZE. Why didn't NUZE move the way it did all the way to 5%, 500%? You'll see as to why. I got the news and all. So with that being said, let's go ahead and do our shout outs. No one, I believe, joined the Discord, so hey, it's okay. To me, I'm like, hey, it's okay. We got OK Gonzo and then Lego Lazo. I already kind of said that already. And then we already got Sab who's throwing out a shout out. We got a lot of individuals going back and forth about a few stocks right now. And I'm telling you, the Discord is completely free. It will be a paid service. Like if you want to join the Discord, it will be through a paid way in January 1st. So other than that, I want to build up as much value as possible, show it on YouTube, and then that's it. You will have people that never even done something like this. The first day the Discord opens up, you have to pay. That's insane. I need individuals to actually believe that this Discord is fully operational, number one, and number two, it provides value, and number three, there's a true community. Because more than likely, you join the Discord server, nobody's saying hi to you. Man, I got people joining at 11 o'clock at night. I'm waving. I'm like, hey, how you doing? We're having a conversation. We have different people talk about different kind of things. Hey, have a good weekend. Have this. Hey, oh, it's good to see you. You don't have to feel like an outcast. That's all I gotta say. I'm enough. I'm not trying to hype up the Discord, but I love you guys, and I love this community that we're building on YouTube and that we're traversing over into multiple platforms. It's fine. It's fantastic. So let's go ahead and jump into the comments of not only my last video, which I do apologize. I did miss an upload yesterday. I had a rough time. You know, I was preparing for a date. That date decided to just fall through, so that's fine. I mean, that is dating. Isn't it a fun time dating anybody? Woo! Anyway, so we got Shraveya. I'm sorry if I messed up your name. Yes, why can't it be us? In referring to why can't micro algo just explode like the ones that we're seeing? Like, man. And then Mr. Cuddles, I've been waiting since February. 90% loss. Who knows what will happen? At the least, it adds to your experience as a trader. Education costs. It's true. Because you make an education cost once, it could cost you millions. But if you do it at hundreds or thousands, it's not that bad. It's not that bad because your next move will be millions, and so you'll be more calculated, and you want to mitigate risk. That's what the 1% do. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we have M66KS. Wait till the 24th, then it will pump. Until then, it won't do anything. And we'll kind of, pretty much they're saying like micro algo and microcloud hologram. The 24th is microcloud holograms earnings, official earnings, I believe, or they will be able to be considered staple on the NASDAQ, and that'll be its news, the catalyst. And then we also have PEG. We have gone. I'm so sorry. Hi, bro. Just saying that PEGY is doing a reverse stock split, 1 for 50 in the 17th this month. Oh boy. Oh, my bad. I thought I had to stop it. And then Rusty Shackford, shout out to you. Thank you so much. I don't know why I didn't like that. And then great video, champ. That was an amazing run from Drug today. We are 1 day closer to our own moon trip. Keep up the good work as always. Thank you so much, Rusty. And then last one, I know I like to give out shout outs. Okay, Gonzo, not only just on the Discord but also on the YouTube. LFG on the mention. Oh, no problem. So we're going to be talking about Trading Noob on the Discord. On the Discord, decided to do, hey, drop a gem. Trading Noob dropped a gem and said, hey, I would watch this stock, NUZE. It's at 50 right now. It might short squeeze as soon as the market opened. Now, I did not buy it because unfortunately I was in on the Discord. I didn't know what was going on. And then I got in there. I was like, I was playing hot potato with my phone. I said, hey, wait, whoa, I gotta get on this. And I got it on it. And I have to say, hey, shout out to Trade. Let me see hand claps and say Trading Noob in the comments below. Trading Noob, the GOAT. All right, another person that you want to say is the GOAT. Yota, thank you so much. She was the first individual to buy the fantasy penny stock football. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Okay, you didn't have to do it. Trading Noob, you could have kept that to yourself and you could have been like, oh, I'm making money. But you decided not only just to alert everybody, but you helped individuals. I'm like, man, again, I know a lot of, when I started this channel, I looked at Hollow and a lot of people were asking questions that sometimes I had the answers because it was news or it was hidden, it was in the SEC filings. And so I created the channel starting off with that. But to be honest, this channel, the reason why I call it Familia of Money is, yeah, we do, a lot of investors have money. Sometimes little or a lot. I'm going to be honest with you. I see a lot of individuals in the Discord, they're moving around a crazy amount of money. And I don't have that. Not yet. You know, and so when it gets to that point, you know, I definitely want to help as many people as possible. I don't want to create this channel and get rich by myself and, oh, I'm not reading the comments no more. That if I do that, and use this right here. If I stop doing that, at least not read one comment at least one time a week and not do shout outs and say thank you to you guys, I'm not me anymore. I'm no longer me. I've lost who I was. Because honestly, you guys as subscribers, you guys as viewers, you guys that contribute are the ones that make this channel something. Other than that, this channel could just sit in Never Land. It doesn't move until a new person clicks onto it. It doesn't move unless somebody believes in what's going on here. And so I want to say a huge thank you for that. But shout out to Trading Noob, because this individual, I don't know if it's a man or woman, decided to not only just drop a gem, absolute gem, but it helps some individuals. It put them into a better place, determining on how much they could purchase. And so huge shout out to you. I don't, and a lot of individuals, I'm saying, like, and that's why I shout out anybody that joins the Discord. I understand, you know, we might have a little bit of issues here and there with individuals, but when it comes down to the grand majority of everybody, which we really haven't had any issues, but except for one, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Familia de Dinero. If this video is just purely to give thanks to not only Trading Noob, but everybody that watches this channel, that's what I'm here for. But when it comes down to NUZE or NuZee, it is a international coffee company. And so what happened is that they put out news that they are planning on expanding. Now this is in the Singapore region from what I read, and with that means that all we need for micro algo and micro cloud hologram is news. And this came out pretty much, I believe, earlier this morning. So that was the catalyst. It didn't have to be early this morning. That was a huge catalyst, and it moved throughout the day. It did dip in the beginning of the day, but then it did resurface and got to a high as I think like $4. No, close to $4. It was close. That would have been your best selling point. Give me 1 second. So, look, the thing is that I can't know all the information. I call out a few good movers. I tell people, hey, this is where I'm entering, when I'm exiting when I can. I've told people, hey, I'm buying it at this, I sold at this when I can. But this is not financial advice, not for something that you should follow. But this community, it's got value. I already see it, but I'm giving it until January 1st to just go to the moon. And I'm willing to give it some time. I could put a price tag, say, hey guys, you know, due to this call out, go ahead and pay on this. But when I open up January 1st the Patreon, and I'm putting this out here, it shouldn't be no surprise to anybody that, you know, sticks around, or if you're just a watcher over the months. But my Patreon is not just gonna have the Discord. It's gonna have behind the scenes stuff. At least once a week, we come together. If you want to talk about content creation, if you want to talk about your movements, we'll have channel people, individuals that are a part of the channel. They want to speak about certain things. They can fill out a form. They can submit it to me. I can read the form and then say, yeah, we'll go ahead and put you up on the episode here and here and here. I want to expand this to a level that, you know, it's more professional. Of course, me doing it in the semi, I wish I could do something different. But you guys got the news as to why NUZE went up to 500%. DRUG went up insane. And of course, I wanted to be a part of it, but unfortunately, I did not know. And it wasn't until it was too late, it was already gone, that I was like, wait. But today, I'm glad that, you know, Trading Noob, shout out to them. Like I said, type below, Trading Noob is the GOAT. And if you guys call it out, you'll get a whole entire video dedicated, because not only that, somebody could tell me, hey, this person, you can nominate people, say, hey, at Champion El Dinero, this individual made me call this out, made this amount of money, boom, bada bing, right? And I like to think of my channel as this like stage 1, penny stocks, high risk, high reward. Second, blue chip stocks. Third, I'm talking about business moves. So it's gonna be in phases. Right now, I'm at the bottom. I'm you know, I know quite a bit about the stock market, but I'm learning a lot more from you guys. So the penny stocks, then we do blue chips. Okay, hey, we got blue chip stocks. I already have my blue chips. I could put them out there. Palantir, I got in at a certain level. You know, and NVIDIA, all these other, but they're not gonna give you 500% return in one day. That's insane. You're not gonna get that from NVIDIA unless they just said, hey, we have to supply everybody with every single human being we have to supply with this type of card. NVIDIA graphics card, or AI is implemented in everybody's thing. Then there's no choice. There might be a parabolic day as to when people just like, oh my God, I got FOMO, I gotta buy this stock now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you again, Trading Noob, for the drop. Thank you. Honestly, I had a rough day yesterday, sad day. And you know, I had to just go and work out and do what I had to do, and I decided to take a day off from making a video, and I'm glad I did. Woke up this morning, I still felt like, dang, it's rough. And if I can go ahead and speak on this, I know true viewers get to this point. I try to be as genuine of a person as possible. I care about people more so than you would expect. And I listen to individuals. I try to respond as fast as I can. I try to gather information about individuals as much as I can. And this dating world has become so consumed about the individual mindset. Think and Grow Rich, a point in the book, and I read a book every time I go to the gym. I do a set, maybe it's just barbell curls or something like that. And then I pass, you know, read one page, go ahead and flip it over, then I read another page. But getting rich, you can't do it by yourself. You can steal, you can do all that stuff, but the risk in it is so severe that Back then, if you were to do it in the 1800s, it would entail death. But to get rich today, you have to be an individual willing to help others, rather than an individual mindset. That's why a lot of individuals, I think, in the dating sphere right now is so messed up, is because we're looking at it, okay, I deserve this because I'm going through this and this and this, and I never interpreted it this way. You don't know my story and I don't know yours. This is a clean slate. But it's funny how a lot of times, I know I'm a man, but it's funny how as a man, like, it's just so closed off, protected because they think, oh, I don't want to get hurt again. And the saddest part is, I'm willing to get hurt again and again if it means that I'm willing to have that one shot. I'm always open to risk. Of course, I mitigate them, just like the stock market. But it seems like people that haven't went through maybe even 25% of what I went through, the relationships and the things that I've seen and the things that I've done through them, they're so guarded. 25%. Some of them are like, oh, this happened to me, this happened. I'll be like, yeah, it happened to me too. It did? Yeah. And you're not scared? No. Why? Isn't that stupid? Isn't that naive? No, not really. I think that the people that are safe all the time, you live the most boring life. You can't really provide any value rather than just playing it safe. Penny stocks is one of the most riskiest things. It could be rewarding or it could hurt you. But never lose that factor that you should help people, that you should take risks, calculated risk, not just, oh, I'm going off the deep end. But dating, it really hurt yesterday. As a truck driver, I got up super early, made sure I did my load early. Just for that person, not even to tell me, I had to ask, just for that person to tell me, oh no, what other day? And this is a thing you don't even know, like, we confirmed it twice. So it's like, what? Oh, you weren't even gonna tell me. Like, okay, all right. And if you know anything about trucking, it's tough. It's really tough. But it's something that I do, and even if I, like, I figured out this trading stuff. I could go ahead and say, hey, let me do this. Let me just do this full time. But I'd rather just do two things at once. Not exactly at the same time. I'd rather, swing trade when I can, and then have the consistent career of trucking. But yeah, people, it's a weird world out here when it comes down to dating and people. I know this has nothing to do with stocks, but it's just a little explanation as to why I didn't upload yesterday. And I will catch all of you, familia de dinero, in the next one. Adios.